So basically, we all go through dark times. We all hide a smile when we say we're fine and we're not. When I was 19, I got kicked out of the house. I was alone for quite some time. I fell into drugs, fell into alcohol. I've ruined relationships. I lost a dog due to my drinking. He was my best friend. I had to get rid of him just because I let drinking be more important than take care of him. I lived with these people. I had no idea because I was alone, and that didn't help because the people there, this is out in the sticks, out in the country. That's where I've been through the sticks. I've been through the ringer as far as seeing every drug known to man. There's a lot of drugs out there, but I'm not saying I've seen all of them. I've done and seen a lot of them. Yeah, this was a dark time. It's definitely been a rough path as far as after 19. Before, there's a lot of personal stuff that I'll get to later, but I felt hard in alcohol. I got my first OVI when I was 19 over marijuana, surprisingly. I was parked at a gas station and the cop pulled me over. Saw that I was parked at a gas station because I was just too high. I just wanted to stop and take a break. Well, the cop rolls by. I go in panic mode and I leave. Well, cop sees that I leave, pulls me over, gives me an OVI, takes me to the station. I pay dirty for marijuana. So, anywho, did a Camp Allen thing where I went to a camp, stayed with, in this place of a hotel type, not hotel, but this camp, whatever. If you heard about Camp Allen, yeah. Anyways, it's like a rehab thing for a weekend. So anywho, after all that, got out, thought everything was good. I got my license back. Throughout the time, then I got a second DUI. On my second DUI, I was drinking. I just could not control. So I think I would have learned, but after my second DUI, and during the second DUI, I had to spend a weekend in jail. So I think I would have learned from that. Did not. Got out. Basically stayed with the drinking. And it's because it's just a social thing. Like, everybody does it. You to me, and everyone, it just seemed like a normal social environment thing to do. And it still is, because people can control it. And in my time of that time, I could not. I wanted to drink like no other. I drink anybody under the table. And I'm not challenging. But anywho, I just did not learn what life was and could have been like if that wasn't in my life. So I stuck to it. Hanging out, and I had a lot of great times, but still deep down I felt very alone. And then, I've ruined so many jobs, so many relationships because of this, because of alcohol and drugs, and abuse, like drug abuse. So I got a third DUI. I got into a relationship. I still felt like things just weren't clicking. And, things just kept getting worse. So, I got a third DUI. I got sentenced to 300 days in jail. I was lucky to get the work program and get 160. So I got lucky for that. While I was in jail, I had my mom, my dad basically said they were going to Florida because they wanted to get out of Ohio. And with them being in Florida, my dad, he said he's got a job for me. So in my head, all I thought was, okay, there's a job opening. I need to do something, because I had a lot of time to think in jail. Like, do I want to? This isn't me. Like, it's never been me. I know who I am, but I can never find it. I can never truly find out who I am and what life is. Alcohol and drugs have also hurt others in the process of others while being intoxicated and such, but mental health is definitely a huge thing. So besides all the substances and all this and that, I just want to give a shout out to mental health. And if you ever need to talk to somebody, I'm here. I'm rooting for you. I'm here for you.